Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And we're going to put these cute little owls. I'm going to put these cute little owls. Chim chim chiroo. I don't know where to put them. I guess I'll just put them right there for now. Good morning. Alright, where's my phone? I just heard it. On the bus, and I'll send photos when I'm at school. Wi-Fi is bad right now. Okay, sounds good. I hope you have an awesome first day at school and senior year. Whoop, whoop. Also, Wi-Fi is no better at school, so you're better off just attempting to maybe send them now. That would be amazing. Keaton's first day of school, and I was walking him out the door. I told him, I'm like, not driving you. I usually drive him every day. Just to the bus stop. But it was cool. But I was like, unless it's like raining or snowing, like it hurts to drive a little bit with my hip, so, which wasn't a big deal. He was fine with it either way. But needless to say, I didn't have my phone on me. So I was like, oh my God, let me see your phone. And it just snapped like 4 pictures real quick, like first day of school photo, And I don't know, like, he's not typically that person, like, oh, it's a bad photo, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But I'm sure he might be a little critical. I mean, some people are, some people just don't give a fuck. But to be honest with you, like, I don't think I've ever experienced that with him in the sense of, like, being critical. But I hope I get them. He might be like, I don't know, something happened to him, or like, watch it be the 1 year he's like all critical and shit. And I was like, yeah, right. All 4 of those photos suck. I'm not sending her any. It would be my luck, right? So, anywho, I did past life, current life. For those who don't believe in past lives, then, I don't know, maybe be open-minded and listen. I mean, we really don't know. It's belief or maybe, or, So, but I want to mesh it with what's happening like currently for those who are experiencing something like that, right? So I could have did North Node, South Node, because we bring in karma from a past life for those who believe in that as well, But I did notice, good morning, I did notice inheritance came out the other day, and just yesterday, and one of the cards was Jupiter and Venus. And if it's like an ancestral curse or anything ancestral, it's usually just Jupiter, Venus, and Mars. When it comes to like generational things that are passed down like karma, it's usually Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Again, like if it's a curse from 1 year to another, if it's linked to family, then Saturn would play a role, right? But right now we have these generational curses. I mean, these generational planets retro. So you remind me of a girl that I once knew. So you could be, I wouldn't say necessarily taking on family, people believe in family inheritance, but not like family curse, like, oh, it's not a coincidence of stories, something's like a weird vibe or whatnot. So I'm not really focused on that. I'm more focused on past life, current life, and how it's playing out for you with Neptune that was recently here, Uranus that's popping in, Pluto's been retro. So I'm kind of just putting some feelers out there is what I'm hearing, which is, so maybe somebody, could be anybody. I just heard lost souls. Poor unfortunate souls. That's Little Mermaid, Ursula, that came through the other day. Lost souls. I don't know what to think of that one. Lost souls. I'm sure there's a planet that rules that. I just don't know what spirit is intending with that message. Which planet rules lost souls? And I don't know if that means those who wander. The sun is the father and the mother is the moon. Brothers and sisters, cousins, Mars. But that's a soul. And soulmates are based off, Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, and North Node, and South. But hopefully, North Node, everyone's a soulmate. It becomes karmic when two people make it karmic. I feel like lost souls, but I'm feeling like it's like a show, or not even like a show. Like, I don't know if there's like lost souls, like trapped. Like, I don't know what I don't. Let me just do this. Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, North Node. But that's souls. That's not lost per se. There's no such thing. Not in real life, not in astrology. You are a soul. You cannot be lost. That's funny because I think just stressed that to you guys the other day in one of the readings. So I'm trying to find myself, this and that. And I said to you guys, it's not a thing. So I don't know if somebody here is just referring to themselves as a lost soul, because I really don't know what to make of it. And that didn't occur to me. I literally just said that to you guys, I think, in yesterday's reading. But then it's like, poor unfortunate soul. So I don't know what's going on there. What's spirit trying to tell us there? I think the movie Lost Boys. Isn't it like didn't like Peter Pan sing a song like that? I think Mia was hooked on. Religious factors. Yeah, I don't know what it's trying to say. I wouldn't think religious factors. I would think maybe somebody just thinks like, because I am getting like that depression's been coming in for days heavy, but I'm not even getting it as like a depressive answer, as if like somebody's answering. It's just like, oh, I'm just a lost soul, or I don't know if people say that as like an expression. I'm trying to think like if anyone, it sounds familiar as if like somebody has said that to me before. But at first it felt more like peanut butter. Okay. It felt more like those who haven't crossed over. What the fuck is that? That's from the other day. Those who haven't crossed over. Oh. Okay. Well, as I pulled that deck, I feel like I am getting pulled to like that song or something like that. Lost Boys are never something, but Lost Boys is like a gang, right? Something Never Neverland. What song is that? The Lost Boys. What song is that? She says something about Peter Pan. A song when she mentioned something about Peter Pan and the Lost Boys. Maybe, I don't know, don't quote me. Lost Boy. There was a time when I was alone. No one knows the place that I call home. He said, Peter Pan. That's what they call me. I promise you'll never be lonely. I am a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan. And when we're bored, we play in the words, always on the run from Captain Hook. Run, run, lost boy. They say to me, away from all reality. He sprinkled me with pixie dust and told me to believe in him and believe in me. Together we will fly away in a cloud of green to your beautiful destiny. As we saw in the town I've never loved before, I realized I finally had a family. Soon enough, we reached Neverland peacefully. My feet hit the sand, and ever since that day, I am a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan. Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, Wendy, darling, even Captain Hook, you are my perfect storybook. Neverland, I love you so. You are now my home, sweet home, forever a lost boy at last. So I don't know if it's like somebody on the run. Like I feel like that song is linked to this reading. Where is my pendulum? And yeah, baby. There's something else I wanted to put over here the other day, and I couldn't remember what it was, but I wanted it over here. It's not that, but I do feel I need to put that over here. It's my regular crystal. My pumpkin butt. All right. So it could have, again, just soulmates, everybody you come in contact with is a soulmate. How that pans out is up to you two on how it plays out. Like, it becomes karmic, there's karmic soulmates too, but like, soulmate is a soulmate at the end of the day. Just looking for something. So the theme here is something lost. Or Lost Boys. I know that was a movie, but that was like a little gang of boys, right? No, not even. Wasn't that like the 50s? I'm just thinking of Sandlot. The Lost Boys movie? Isn't it? I could have sworn I'd seen it a long time ago. Something with the railroad, right? Lost Boys. Horror, comedy, 87. That's not the movie I was thinking of. That actually pulls me to Labyrinth. Now I'm getting pulled to Never Ending Story. That's not what I was being pulled to at all. I think I'm thinking of the Sandlot and the rail trail, not the rail trail, train tracks, railroad. Oh dear Lord. What an awful way to like commit suicide. I hope nobody does that. Like, what an awful way. Like, please don't do that. I don't know if you're walking on a railroad. Please be careful. We've all done foolish things when we were younger. I remember there's one in Vermont. Me and my friend Laura used to walk, but it was inactive. Then one had to cross a big bridge, and I was too paranoid of like heights and stuff. I was like, no freaking way. But then there was another one with a lower bridge, and I think we attempted to cross that one. We could have sworn we did hear a train, and panicked, and I think she fell, but it wasn't high enough to get hurt. Now imagine if we were the one that was 100 feet in the air. It could have just been another local rail that we heard, or we thought we heard it and we didn't, There's something with fucking railroads here. I don't think it's a suicidal thing, but that energy has been coming in. So with deep depression. So I really don't think that's what I'm reading, but somebody could have took their life in a past life, but I don't think that's not even close to what I even wanted to read. So hot cappuccino. I need my glasses clean. I was supposed to be in this pile of laundry. It's probably in a corner sheet. Or do I still leave it in the jacket? Actually, I wanted to cut this in half, so I had half over here and half. Cutting the cloth in half, huh? I don't know. Sorry, I didn't tell you I was. Get out of there. I don't know why that seems to be my noise. I didn't tell you I was going to the bathroom. Not like I have to tell you I'm going to the bathroom, but I really tried to go to the bathroom, and I was sitting there having bathroom thoughts. Gotta love that. And then I didn't end up going to the bathroom. So eventually I think I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. How many times did I say that? So, but I think that was more of a message. Like, I think this is like current energy, as in like someone feels lost. Again, you're never lost. But when I was sitting on the toilet, I was like, almost as if I was doing a video and drawing people in. Like, are you thinking about committing suicide? Like, as if like, not like an 800 number, but like as if like a Beetlejuice thing, like when he's waiting for his number at the end. And it's like, now stop, collaborate and listen, so there is something here. So I don't know if like somebody's not responding or they're in the bathroom too long. I hope you don't find anybody in the bathroom. I think this is somebody maybe shitting or just escaping into the bathroom and thinking I can walk on a railroad track. I know there's a place in Mass where I think there's a railroad track, and a lot of people go there to commit suicide. So I really hope, like, typically for those who follow through with suicide, that's past life. Those who they may attempt but don't follow through in this lifetime, it's like a massive decision to make, because you're changing your fate, you're changing your karma forever. Like, who wants to be reincarnated and keep coming over and doing the same struggles over and over? You're supposed to kind of learn in each lifetime, like, we're also here to learn. It's hard to explain, but you got to think and a lot of people don't believe there's so many other planets and people and souls that end up coming to this world, and they watch us. We inspire them. We instigate them. It depends. Dark, light, it really just depends, right? So we're not also teaching just like the other generations to come in regards to 4D. We're teaching people who have not even come yet, but I felt like come yet, like CUM, but as if like they're young. So I don't know if this is like a young group. I know that is a strange fucking way to interpret something. But you know how I was like at 17s, I feel like 17s are being attacked. So I'm not really seeing like an age group here. Just I'm kind of seeing like just well, I think there is an age group, because I don't know if it's younger people now. Like, how young are we going? I don't know if we're looking at under 17 now. Tweens. God damn, what the fuck? I wouldn't think that would be generational. I would think that would be current. Well, I don't like reads like this, but I did feel like I said, like, are you thinking about suicide, as if it's like a hotline? But again, like pulling me like Beetlejuice, like in the sense of like take a number or subliminal messaging. My eyes feel really heavy. Psychiatric ward, but I'm getting pulled to like an asylum, but way back past life. Hope it's not like some stupid TikTok thing going around. Because I am getting a vibe of anywhere from 10, 12, 13. I mean, that's pretty young to be thinking about suicide. I mean, I don't even know if my kid knew what suicide was at that age. I mean, maybe they did. It just was never a conversation. I don't know. That's awfully young to know about suicide. So, and I will tell you, the other day with school coming back around with bullying, that was a big message. But see, I don't feel like these are lost souls. And again, that was for adults at the end of the reading yesterday. You're never really lost. It's kind of just an excuse. And if you think it's a reason, it's just that could be generational karma, but or conditioning. But I'm getting Sandlot, and those boys were tweens, right? So I don't know why this age group is being targeted right now. Peanut butter, get out of there. Get out of there. All right, well, I'm also getting I don't know if it's just victims, but I'm getting tents set up, people that are hurt underneath tents, after a crisis. Peanut butter, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Cut the shit. Don't do it. Might be a storm coming in. Just heard refugees. I don't think any of that is obviously linked to past life, current life. And, and past could be the life you just had 10 years ago, and you don't look at it as can't believe you lived it in this lifetime. You know what I mean? You look back at 10 years and you're like, wow, I can't believe I made it out of that. And you do consider that your past. So I'm getting I just heard the word trementurous. I'm not saying that right. You gotta love my tongue that doesn't want to roll. Trementurous. It's that Pacific word I can't say. Cispifics, whatever. My tongue just doesn't want to roll with certain words. Trementuous, whatever that word is. Trementuous. My tongue just doesn't want to do it. So I am I almost heard varicose veins, but I wanted to say various. But I'm getting pulled to like variegated, yeah, see, yeah, Verity. We had a girl in high school, Verity, pass away in a tragic car accident when she was traveling. God, she was probably 17. Here we go, that 17 again. I think there's just fucking weird vibes going on, guys, honestly, because even Mia, she's super superstitious, and I didn't mention anything with these 17-year-olds, and she almost went to the beach with Ari today because her day off, and I feel like she would have been fine anyway, but Dennis had said something silly, like, you're going to die in 2 days, which would be today, Wednesday. And Mia is just, she was like me as a kid, like, when it comes to chain letters, shit used to freak me out, never respond, but she feels like she's got to respond and send it, or she's cursed, but those are the things you don't respond to, got to bypass. But she's like, yeah, I decided not to go, and besides, she hates the way Ari drives, and I'm like, how old is Ari again? She's like, 17, she'll be 18, and I'm like, all right, so I'm kind of glad she bypassed that trip. I think she would have been fine anyway. I would usually get that type of vibe. So I don't, get out. I don't know if this is just people's like paranoia and spirit is putting like this in our heads for like awareness. And I'm hearing it was only just a dream. So in the sense of like, I don't know, like in the sense of it was only a dream, like what? Like, are you dreaming of this? Like, so this is, out of all the years I've been doing this, guys, we've only had a couple, I almost said incidences, a couple things like this come into play. Scenarios where, threatened, or I remember one with the other deck for sure, but it was more like running from somebody that was extremely abusive. Again, I'm getting psych ward, but like in the sense of an asylum, like way back in the day, where like husbands could just claim their wives were fucking crazy and bye-bye wife. So please don't get freaked out. They're messages. It's awareness. School's back in town. The boys are back in town. What is it? The boys are back in town, right? I said school's back in town, but it's the boys. So it's like the lost boys. The boys are back in town. It could just be attacking boys, masculine energy. And the dream I had was 3 boys. But the deaths that I've been seeing, and that I showed you the other day, sensitive content, it was all the same age, 17, but they were females. What the fuck message is this? So I don't know if just like right now, boys, men, the masculine energy is being attacked. What the fuck? And I keep hearing too, like out of all the years of doing this, like I don't know if I've ever really gotten something like this strong, like it. And again, it's pulling me to, I think, yesterday's read or the day before with the bullying. I just heard cyber attack with the little kids. And I almost jumped on members this morning. Instead of YouTube. But I felt like it had to be a YouTube thing, and this is probably why. What was just on the radio. Oh, it's in the machine. Shake it out. So I keep hearing out of all the years, so I don't know what that means too, like out of all the years. But I am like, but that's the first time I even said to you guys too, like I feel like 17-year-olds are being attacked. And then I think there was a couple years ago where it was like the elder were being attacked at certain age groups. This feels like tween, preteen, tween, maybe 13. Hi, Sheldon. He's sitting right next to Mama. I know. Why do you gotta eat first thing in the morning? You gotta hold your horses. I am getting pulled to mud. Again, like I don't know if this is like a mudslide. I'm getting pulled to like Italy. What was it? Wasn't it like 8 years ago? 10? It wasn't there like a huge flooding or something? But flooding, we didn't have tarps outside. Like there's probably gonna be some natural disaster. And what about the year the school got covered? It was like a mining place. What the fuck? Sandy Hook, that was elementary. So this is just telling me like the younger age group right now. But there's a natural disaster coming. I can see it. Kuwait, Quebec, I don't know, something, maybe it's something with Ellis Island. I don't know what that is. Ellis Island. Sandy, Hurricane Sandy, wasn't that Jersey? All right, well, I guess we would just jump into the cards because just be aware that, you know, something's going on with the Lost Boys, something Peter Pan. It could be bullying or it just could be, I'm getting like a movie, Attack of the something, like Attack of like something Spaceballs. Wasn't it like a comedy? Spaceballs? Attack of Meatballs? It was, I don't know if it says like a video game, something calling, whoa, hi. Sitting on my left shoulder, huh? Is the left shoulder the devil? And the right shoulder the angel? Does it matter? Hi. Well, he's on my left shoulder. And I'm not looking at it as a bad omen. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. No, not that one. Not the kids one. I'm talking like it was our age. Spaceballs or space something. Like it was supposed to be, it was meant to be like, it was corny. It's like a corny ass movie or something like that. Spaceballs. So I'm gonna sit right there on my cards, peanut butter. Okay. You can't sit there and peck at my coffee. Okay. Thank you though. Off my coffee. You're gonna peck me off my coffee, dude. I really don't even want you on the table, buddy. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Slow your roll. You're okay. Here's the ribbon. You play right there. You're not having my coffee. Okay. Really? That went right over my shoulder. I'm going to turn the overhead on. I prefer peanut butter wasn't over here with this reading, to be quite honest with you. Get out of there. I mean, he's slowly learning. Why is the table shaking? Camera's not even attached to the table anymore. Yeah, the table's like super fucking shaky today. I didn't move anything. Why is it so fucking shaky? I don't know if that's like earthquake. Just gonna pull the legs out. There's no reason for the table to be like that. It's solid now. And it's over now. Must have been love. I lost it somehow. Grandma. I don't know. Again, like, I don't know if this is... I'm getting pulled to the Wednesday Atom. So I don't... Little fruit fly. Oh, fruit flies are back. First one I've seen in months. Oh, he's fucking quick, too. You should see Peanut Butter. Come see Mama. Come on. He's just sitting in front of, like, Sheldon's door. Come on. Get a fly up here. Come on. Wanna come up? Come on. Come on. You can fly. I really don't want him up here, though. So, this is my past life deck. And I know I've opened a few decks where I was like, wow, it feels like past life. And they were newer decks. But hold on, Kessel's near the door over there. I just want to make sure. She's not in stealth mode. Trying to take out Peanut Butter. Sometimes she just lies over there. I don't even know where he is. Oh, he's at my feet. Like he's all sad. Like he's literally all sad or being punished, like Mama yelled at him. Hi, baby. He knows I'm talking about him, so he ran the other way. Hi. knows I'm watching him. All right. Let's see. Past life. 47. The sun is one of the cards that flipped into the air. It could be the Leo sun. It just could be the sun in the sense of soulmates. We were talking about lost souls. No such thing as really a lost soul. It would be somebody who just feels like a lost soul. If you're lost, you're supposed to be lost, but that feels like a different type of lost. It's like, I feel like it's a societal viewpoint. You got a bluebird right here. Could be a songbird. Actually, I believe that's a hummingbird. Cherub. I'm saying like a cherub, but it's also pulling me to Greek mythology, gods. Just heard Cyprus. I don't know. I was trying to sip and it was closed. I don't know if it's Cyprus like Greece. Or like an island, or what was Cyprus the god of? Ancient Greeks considered Cyprus to be the birthplace of Aphrodite and the goddess of love and beauty, where she can worship. She's said to be born daughter of Zeus, sky god, one of the female titans. Some people refer to her as the Lady of Cyprus. So, looks like we're going back to ancient Greece here. So I don't know if some of you guys were royalty. Which planet rules royalty? Jupiter. But it's also Leo, the sun sign Leo. Jupiter is I didn't even associate that with the sun right there. I did with the soulmate situation. Jupiter is associated with royalty and wealth. And the sun rules the zodiac sign Leo, which is also royalty. So again, like, I don't know if you were royalty. I mean, they didn't call the gods and that type of stuff in that era royalty, but definitely like a statue. But Cyprus, ancient Cyprus itself, is known for in the Roman period, olive oil trades. And you got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck that I'm just noticing now, which is, the Wheel of Karma. So I don't know if you're traveling. Eight of Cups. The Magician, Queen of Pentacles reversed. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. Six of Cups. I feel like there's death here, but I don't know if it's like physical death. Like, so something could have started Leo season. We just went into Virgo season. What is this fucking breeze that I keep feeling in my feet? I know it's peanut butter, but like, what is he like waving his little wings? I felt that the other day too. I keep hearing Cypress. So I don't, legendary, heritage, like I don't know if like your roots are here. You know how you can do ancestry.com. But like just when you think it's good, it's like it shifts, not as if like it's toxic, but just kind of like walking away. This could be a big decision. You're in the spotlight. You don't want to do it anymore. This could be a video, something that got released that you didn't want out, that's going through social media. I do feel like it's a death though, like an actual death, as if somebody died, like it already happened. But maybe somebody wants the body to be buried there. I like, well, the ashes spread, but somebody, you know, doesn't believe in not reincarnation, cremation. I gotta let Max in. I really feel like there's a death here. And it could just be like a dark night of the soul, like somebody's really fucking mourning here. And it's not an actual death. Like, again, like past life. So I don't know if it's past life vibes, if this is like a dream. You're seeing something clearly, some, you know, like it's, I just keep getting pulled to the bluebird, but it's like it's a hummingbird. I'm almost positive it's blue. My eyes, I feel like my eyes are getting worse. It's like bluish green. Spiritual meaning of a blue hummingbird. Calmness, communication, trust. Adaptability, messengers. Could be a messenger from the other side bringing news from loved ones who passed away. Yeah, see, I feel like someone passed away here. But again, I mean, this is past life. So what, like currently you're experiencing something. It also reminds people, you know, honesty, speak clearly to others. Green hummingbirds associated with harmony, growth, healing, hope. Trust your intuition. This could be somebody who's already passed on, because like this actually feels current, even though it's past life. But this could also be exactly how something played out, and now you're at the point where you can break generational karma. So this would be generational karma versus like a curse. Which is Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, which is all active right now. So whatever this is a big deal. Others of you, this is somebody you're thinking of who has passed away recently, or 20 years ago, 50 years ago, somebody you were close to, I would think, visiting you. So this is more generational. This is, well, I think it's actually like ancestors, which is Mars, Jupiter, Venus, sometimes Saturn if it's a curse, but I'm not getting a curse. But I am getting like a strong belief because it is pulling me to Cyprus. So I just heard Cyprus, Italy. I don't know if there is a Cyprus, Italy. There's got to be something that's going on down in Italy. Is there a Cyprus, Italy? No, it's not part of Italy, but I was thinking more of like a like a town and a state. You know what I mean? Like Concord, New Hampshire. Capitals. So maybe it is more about the Mediterranean and not, but I don't know if this natural disaster. The distance from Cyprus to Italy is located in Greece. Cyprus, according to Route Planner. It's just the Republic of Cyprus. Cyprus is in Asia along the Middle East. Because I keep hearing Cyprus and I'm getting pulled to King Tut. My plant, it's a type of cypress. So it could be a flower, a bird. It reminds you of somebody. Somebody loved this. It might be the color blue. It's like happier days ahead, my child. Like, I don't. Maybe your parents walked away from you. Maybe you didn't have parents with a son here. Maybe you were adopted. Like, there's so many things going on here currently, even though it's linked to the past. So I don't know. I can't. To me, it's definitely not a curse. I think it's a mix of generational and ancestors, which, it's a combination of things that you need to work through right now. It's like I heard drop a card, but like almost like a playing card, but the playing card, I literally saw the 8 of Cups. So maybe, because I was going to drop these cards, But maybe I'll drop one of these cards. This is the original, like, it's the way, I won't say original tarot was read, but it did start off in the sense of playing cards and how the calendar years play out and how everything's linked. Because people play with these, but it's actually linked way back. So I think you have to distance yourself from something or a certain energy. It says the rod near predicts family quarrels, distance, pecuniary losses. I don't even know what that means. Stop pecking at my foot, please. It's a legal term. Measured money, economic damage, medical bills. So this either has to do with legal matters or family quarrels. Just heard squabbles. Maybe it is inheritance or something, which would be Jupiter, Venus. Because I'm more focused on the planets again than I am, like when I say past life, current life, you know. And south node, north node, but it's, you know, soulmates. You'd be a north node. My pinky is burning. Tip of my finger. The right tip of my pinky finger is burning. Ooh, it's burning big time. It could be Mercury, intelligence, intuition, persuasion. I guess it's just saying, you know, it has to do with Mercury retrograde. It was meant to come back around, whatever this is. Let's see. Past life. But I'm getting like past north node, which is still past life. You got the Four of Wands, family situation, marriage, soulmates, home life. It maybe, you know, family's karmic. People don't understand that. Like, they always want to try to make something work, and it's karmic. Can't make it all work. Five of Wands, drama, bickering, time to burn the bridge. Or somebody burnt some bridges here. Six, stop trying to walk over the bridge. Stop trying to meet somebody halfway. Two of Pentacles. Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but it's almost like if somebody's lying to you. Middle finger planet. Yeah, Taurus. It's Saturn is this karma that we're talking about, but it's like the middle of my middle finger. So, but it's also the sun of the king. But it is Saturn, discipline, consciousness. Also indicates health and wealth. But it's like right in here. So it's like before it was here with Mercury, and now it's like here. So it's you definitely have rumors, lies, shit talking. There could have been a fire. But I'm getting like someone burning down like a business to collect money. Not like a house fire. Again, I'm linking it to now, but it's this past life. But somebody is experiencing this now. So again, generational situations, something karmic here, and it probably does have to do with finances and money. But there's also lies, drama, conflict that's playing out now. So it's not really telling me like a certain situation, like, oh, you died this way, or like seeing things this way. Like it's you're experiencing almost the same thing on how something else has played out before, as if like you've done this is played out, like almost like you can stay comfy or you can walk away. Like so this isn't how I normally would read this deck, because this is something playing out. So this is generational karma, where it's like needing to break conditioning, but it's two different things. This is more about like parents, grandparents, taking advice. What would they do when it comes to all sorts of stuff, like generational. There's all the planets right now, but Uranus, Pluto, Neptune, the dawn, Saturn, once in a while your ancestors, Saturn, Mars. Curses, would add Mars to Jupiter and Venus. So it's almost like that inheritance came through the other day. So it's almost like you're dealing with 3 different things here, not just one. So like that's a lot of karma. It's not just like one thing to push through, as if you have to push through fear. Like I don't know what group of celestials I'm hearing. Like this is, damn, that's a lot of karma to push through. It's not focused on one thing. Like it's like right now it's like 3 things. And on top of that, I really think this has to do with like a soulmate. There's something here with like a comic soulmate and a regular soulmate. And I was trying to explain that to you earlier too. Like everyone you interact with is like a soulmate, an animal, a person. It is how the relationship blossoms or goes down, you know. Family is soulmates. Even if you're with a karmic, when you first met them, it's still a karmic soulmate. It's still a soulmate. It only turns karmic because two people don't work on something. They don't compromise. It's you know, it's stuff like that. Sometimes it's not meant to work that stuff out because it's too karmic, and that's something you gotta leave behind in this lifetime. So it's not another thing you have to experience again in another lifetime. Like, it's time to burn bridges here, and it does have to do with family, money, conflict. Again, like, I think somebody here is thinking about somebody like a grandfather, a grandmother, an aunt, an uncle, some type of mentor that's no longer here, a best friend, someone they used to hang out with, a childhood friend, like something. Like, I wish somebody was here to help me through this, yada, yada, yada. But I feel like there is that energy around you. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who just doesn't believe in it, or you just don't feel this energy right now. Because this is like, feels like someone feels like it's like all falling down, but it's not. It's because you sweep shit under the rug, you know. It's so now just face it. What a better time to just face it all, to be quite honest with you, and just get it out of the way. You know, you're given the opportunity to get it all out of the way. So it's just a matter of how you or somebody else proceeds here. Max. Hey, peanut butter. I'm fucking with Max. Because I feel like you have these two scenarios like that, looking at that. She's looking at that. Then you got two right here trying to figure out like what you should really do. I feel like somebody's working like on a puzzle piece, or let's see what's happening currently. King of Cups, Seven of Wands. I feel like someone's watching The Mummy. Did I already say that? We got the Fool, the Empress, Ten of Swords. Two of Wands, the bottom of the deck. This Fool is actually pulling me to like the insane asylum, being all wrapped up like that. The Empress over here being cherished. You got the Ten of Swords, but I feel like someone's gonna be like haunted over here. Seven of Wands, you're blocking something, or you have like the It's like you have like as if like you can hold something up and like stop zombies or something. Like, this is 7 of Wands. It could be a spiritual thing. You could fear that whole hell's going to break loose. You could be arguing a lot with a feminine energy, your mother, your kid's mother, an aunt. Seems to be a feminine energy, like being torn, or there's a feminine energy here, you know, has spiritual beliefs and you're blocking it. You could really love this energy. People may say you're crazy. But people may say you're crazy. I'm going to pull to a song. Something really know who you are. I don't know what song that is. It's like a love song, though. I just looked up. Saturn also represents restrictions, discipline. Yeah. I'm not really getting like, this is more about like generational things or curses or ancestors or inheritance. Like it's a past life thing. So yeah, there's restriction, but I'm not reading the planets as like what the planets do, which doesn't really make much sense. I'm reading it more of like past life, what needs to kind of be cleared. I'm not really sure how I'm reading this. This is just kind of, this reading is kind of just being like its own reading right now. It does just feel like, again, like people say, that some song, like something, say we're crazy, but something. But it's the Fool, like, people wouldn't want to go in that house, it's haunted. Some people wouldn't want to live in haunted houses. You don't care. Like, but this is generational. This is like, there's ego here with this Fool. Like, I don't know if you can pick up on it, but this, I don't know why we're treasuring this Empress. I don't know if you should be. Excuse the dirt under my nail. Gardening. Because that's like where the conflict is. Like, the women always wore the pants in the family. The men always wore the pants in the family. You know, it's because I don't even know how I feel about this Empress right now, to be quite honest with you, either, because this is almost like not wanting to like confront, like, oh, there's somebody here purposely manipulating you or doing something without you even knowing. Like, there's somebody here blocking you without you even realize this person's actually blocking you. You know, this person is your tenor, so it's like this person is not your happiness. So I don't know why you're continuing to put somebody on a pedestal here. It's even if it's like your own mom and you just don't want to argue with it, you just dismiss it, move on. Like, she hurt your feelings, who cares? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't. It's like it's like the masculine and the feminine are struggling here. It's like the opposite of like what I was saying, like in the very beginning. Like, a husband can just put a wife in the insane asylum, like, bye, she's crazy, even though she's not, but like it would never work the other way around. But like, you have this woman here, and then you have this gentleman in the asylum. Like, it is the other way around. So somebody has like somebody by their throat, by their balls, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't think it's a curse. I don't know what this is. If it's a curse, it's a current curse. It has nothing to, you know what I mean? Like, it would be like her energy. It wouldn't be like a past curse, I just feel like people should not be praising this energy as if like she's meant to be on a pedestal. Maybe she is meant to be on a pedestal, and it's, somebody else has made her out to be crazy, but she's not. I mean, this can go fucking either way here. I definitely think somebody is afraid of the Empress. Could be, the Empress could be a wonderful thing here too, but I did read it as negative, so it is probably got more than one woman here. But it seems to be linked to women. So strong Venus right now, strong moon. I don't know who this person is. Is it somebody who fell in love? Like, is it two different men? Like, I don't know. I don't know what this read is. I should have known. I was confusing myself the minute I wrote past life, current life, and involved the planet. So this is just past life, current life. I don't know if anyone's going to find their way out of this. I sure as hope so. But right now it's just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like someone like really does fear you here, or if they go in this direction, they're going to be looked at as like crazy. And I'm spiritual, so if anybody is looked at as being crazy because of my belief, like that itself is crazy to me. Good morning. Good morning.
I figured this is literally all I have for dirty clothes, actually, I figured out. And then I have a pile of dirty towels and a pile of dirty blankets. Just blankets to wash.
I really like that color on you, the blue. The baby blue.
Thanks.
My
lemon shorts that I got with my new lemon shirt that's in here that I spilled oil all over.
Mm-hmm.
These are
This is current energy, current advice.
Okay, so I'm just going to do it here instead of in the laundromat.
Yeah. You have the Fool, Queen of Wands, Seven of Wands. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles.
Does that Life is Good shirt need to be washed, or was that just dry?
Huh?
That Night Life is Good t-shirt, the grandma shirt, doesn't need to be washed?
It actually does need to be washed.
Is that it?
Yeah, I want to put it in the wash.
Yeah, so I'll just put it with mine.
Yes,
Sounds good.
please. Yep. Got the Emperor and the Death card. Emperor, Death card. So this is definitely a family situation, family karma. I don't know what you're going through here. Death, Queen of Cups, Hierophant, Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups. You and two people, well, you and somebody else has the same blockage. Maybe you need to block somebody and then she needs to block somebody. Like it's almost like you got that masculine energy up there, you got that feminine energy here, but that's that Fool with the Queen of Fire. Like this is a challenge, but that Queen of Fire can act as like the Empress right there with the Minor Arcana. To me, the Nine of Pentacles is like the Minor Arcana for the Empress. And then you have the Emperor there with the Death card, but strange thing is there's only 4 people here battling one big dragon, so I don't know if this is somebody that's protecting something here, or if you have someone protecting you without you really realizing it, or this is like rejection is protection. Doesn't look like there's rejection here, but there's got to be something. You got the Fool twice and the Seven of Wands twice in the same reading in regards to like what's happening currently. And it does involve women. I just heard women of all sizes, all ages, all, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but right now I would just something or someone needs to be blocked here. Something the Lost Boys from Peter Pan. I don't know if this is like you're hoping that this emperor would change. You're hoping they would be somebody you really thought they were. But I feel like you've already experienced the Ten of Swords with this energy. Man or woman. So it's like, why are we still sticking around with the Ten of Swords? There's lies, deception, there's trickery, there's karma. I mean, you name it, it's all here. But I do feel like you have here in Sublime against Celestial. You do have like calmer energy, subtle energy. Let's see what the Seven of Wands is up here with current. 45, the order denotes honor and recognition of labor. Near 48, a sure sign of business success. The pack foretells a new love when very near, if distant, a false friend. I mean, I have no idea who that King of Cups is, but this could be a new love for you or somebody else. Business, this could be a good endeavor. The moon when near is a good omen. It predicts good fortune. When distant, it exposes your secrets. Again, could there be a fake friend? Absolutely, with the Ten of Swords and all that. But let me see what this Seven of Swords is. I mean, the Seven of Wands, because this is also current advice. The letter is a sign of good tidings when near and touching indicates unexpected good fortune. Lightning denotes surprise, degree, according to or disagree according to distance. So I do feel like you need to block something. The bride ensures.
Well, I put the dryer on. There was like one thing in there.
Nothing. What? Nothing. I was just unwrinkling. The bride ensures for a single person the fulfillment of the highest aims when near, if distant, turbulent married life. What?
It was in the washer, not the dryer.
What was?
The sheet and the towel, I put it in the dryer.
Yeah, I don't know why it was in there.
It was in the washer.
Oh, that's weird. The bride ensures for a what?
Why though? Is it dirty?
Yeah, it needs to. Yeah. Wash it again. Well, it got washed yesterday.
It did?
Yeah, but obviously it didn't dry, so it probably smells. It got stuck in the washer.
It doesn't smell like anything.
All right, then just dry it.
It doesn't smell washed.
The bride ensures for a single person a fulfillment of the highest aims when near, if distant, turbulent marriage. I do feel like there's an energy here. You obviously have to keep at a distance. It's been coming through strong, but I do like that it's next to the Nine of Pentacles too. Like the bride ensures a single person the fulfillment of the highest. If near, it could be a married life in the future, so that could be something coming in for you. A marriage. So there is good news going on, but there's I don't know if there's just too much energy on this board or the way it started. I'm getting pulled to the beginning as if there's children here.
I'm putting in the washer at the thing. There's a lot in there, but I'm not doing it before loads. So does that mean you're not coming to me, Kim?
Yeah, hey.
But we're not going to the laundromat anymore.
All right, good.
Well,
What?
so you are gonna come to campus for the hour for just no reason? Just to do this?
Yeah.
Well, when are you gonna be done with that?
Soon.
Well, the laundromat's 45 minutes, so I guess we could just wait. So I can figure out.
Yep, that makes sense. Love you.
Yeah. Maxie, where did you go?
Thought you put him outside.
I just let him in. I thought he went over here. I guess you want to count him. Give me a bite there. You're trying to scratch yourself and I scared you. Where's your little one? I'm guessing Moses must be under there because I'm just trying to like get under there. Hey Moses, wherever you are. Over here, the hair scissors. Did you keep them here before you went to school?
Queen of Wands, Ten of Swords. Judgment with the Fool. Communication. Spirit of activation, something with this Ace of Swords. Queen of Swords with Judgment over there. Death card, yeah, something definitely has to end here with this Empress energy. Eight of Swords. Somebody, I don't know if this energy feels trapped. Been here, done this. All of a sudden, this energy just feels blank. Like, I almost just like want to clear the board. Like, none of this is making sense and none of this is supposed to make sense. Like, it's pulling me to something. I just don't know what it's trying to pull me to. I really feel like all of a sudden, like, I don't know what I'm doing or how I'm reading. Like, I don't know if somebody's trying to come in and cause like a disruption with the Seven of Wands. Like, but then it seems like subtle too. It's like I'm just in a chalkboard being like erased, but it still leaves like the residue. So there's something really karmic with this Fool. You got to really be careful what you start here too, because Judgment was sitting there. So I'm looking at the Seven of Wands right this second, but now that I think about it, I am wary that Judgment was sitting with the Fool there. Phoenix, a new phase, a rekindle, growth, changed mind, rise from the ashes with the Seven of Wands. So maybe this is an energy that's now sticking up for you themselves. People might look at him like they're crazy. You say I'm crazy, but baby, you're not the only one. Is that how it goes? You say I'm crazy, but baby, you're the only... I don't know. But like, there's nothing about you that's like freaking crazy. Like, so I just don't even know where that vibe is coming from. Is it coming from family? Is it coming from... It's, to me, it's something they're gonna have to escape. So this is something like you have to rise through with the Seven of Wands. Like, something has to be blocked. Got the butterfly, evolving, next phase, inner child, releasing the past. Hey, me?
Yeah.
There's a song, they say I'm crazy or something like that, but it's baby, you're the only one.
What?
They say I'm crazy, but baby, you're the only one. They say you're crazy, but something you're the only
No,
one.
you don't know what I've done.
You don't know what I've done.
It's called Baby.
It is called Baby?
But when you call me baby. That one?
I think so, maybe.
I know what song I'm talking about.
The Justin
Sam Smith, I'm not the only one.
Oh, not the only one. I'm not the only one. Turn it down, Sam Smith. You can't play it. Because I'll get tagged on YouTube.
I'm telling you.
Baby, I'm not the only one. What does I'm not the only one mean? Talks about infidelity, betrayal in relationships. Yeah, turn. Where someone decides to stay with a partner they know was cheating on them.
Yeah, he cheated on her a bunch of times in the music video.
Okay, so
Someone in the comments was like, all this cheating because of that?
Huh?
Someone in the comments, in the video. The song.
Oh, Amy figured it out too, right? So, Tammy, I think. Yeah. A man is cheating on his wife with another woman while the wife knows.
Oh, fair.
She doesn't do anything about it, though, and pretends as nothing is wrong when he's around. Whenever he takes off, though, she breaks down, starts drinking, burns his clothes. Love you. Evil eye, voodoo. Huh?
John's in K0. She was mixed up on basketball and clothes in the corner or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
A warning to an individual who has greatly offended one's dignity.
Going into his room.
What?
Caden's door's open, so Moses could be in there too under his bed.
Moses is still over there.
I'm just saying.
Love you. So there's definitely cheating here. Or was. So I don't know if there's a woman here that's revengeful right now, seeking revenge. Or somebody who will seek revenge. It's weird that that song had to come in for this deck to start talking. So I think this is somebody from a situation like that where, I don't know, maybe two people are trying to get back together, but it's like, this, you gotta release the past. Like, I mean, that song, the meaning of it was so blunt. Like, I've literally found myself in that situation, and that's why it's so fucking crazy. But they lived in separate houses. Like, they knew about me. He knew about, like, whoever she was dating. It's not like it was a secret. They were getting a divorce. So it's just kind of like, and I knew who he was anyway, because he had been a friend for a long time. So the only way it'd be infidelity is if, like, well, legally, I guess it might be, if you can attempt to get, like, alimony after everything you want to go after, depending on the state you live in. That could be some type of revenge on her end if it turned ugly. Like, somebody will always be there too, so you got to be careful. Like, I didn't think I'd find myself in that situation, and I mean, I'll never put myself in that situation again, because in the end, I mean, it still didn't work out. Like, somebody's in the midst of a divorce. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, but again, like, he was also a good friend of mine, so I knew him. It's not like it was a complete stranger. And my dad tried to hook me up with one of his friends, and it's kind of good looking, but he's like, "You're always in the middle of divorce." I'm like, "Yep, nope, no, thank you." I know sometimes you shouldn't judge, it's just, but my experience didn't go so well, so it's like that song plays a big role here. So it's like you knew about somebody, but like, so maybe she's the empress, but you're the empress, but like they look at you as the Queen of Wands, but you could just be a catalyst here. So this is tricky, because it's like the story is being hidden from me, guys. I mean, we're an hour and 50 minutes in. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck, I don't know why it's reading like this, but it's like something's got to end. There's lies, deception, but I feel like this has already happened. See, I was going to say something and it blocked me from saying it. So but it's both the Fool and the Seven of Wands, right? So like, two of you here has to do it, if it has to do with the soulmate, are going through the same karmic lesson. I could see so many different things going down so many different ways here, but expressing love, message of love, thinking about you, informing you. Death card with the Ten of Swords. This relationship's over. No second chances. What's dead is dead. So it's time to like definitely go into like a new phase here. You got Coffin, a new beginning, liberation, reborn, transition, tragic endings. Oh, there's a coffin right there. Shit. That's where I felt like there was an actual death there. Alright, just when I thought I could start reading again, it throws me for a loop. This could just be reminiscing, could be dreaming about a funeral. Did you do it right? Did you not? Like, maybe you're considering going to visit somebody. This might not even be you. This could actually, well, I think it is, but it could actually be like the person that passed over, somebody who's guiding you. Sometimes tragic things have to happen within families for people to really get on the right path. But I feel like it already happened. So now it's like time to like step into a new phase. Somebody actually looks at you as an empress here. But there's also something karmic here too, because it could be somebody that they're dealing with, and it's like what's dead is dead. It's dead. You know, and somebody could be using some type of emotional manipulation there, or this could be positive, because again, I can see this Empress has two different. I read it in two different ways. Max, knock it off. That's his little squeak. The pack foretells a new love when very near, if distant, a false friend. That came out with that one too. So again, like this is about going in a new direction. You got to be careful down here because there's lies, deception surrounding like a family situation. But this is also telling me you can now get out of a situation. You're free to do that. So there's like a friend and a foe going on here. I'm not really sure if this love call is just sort of accurate. The rider is a sure sign of good news, unless aside 6, 8, 11, or 13. Could be bad or good, where this energy is sitting. Let's see. Like best advice, like what Spirit wanted us to know here, which is very similar to this. There's something identical about something, and I think that's what's throwing somebody off. Tell me about the Fool here, please. Long kisses, unconditional love, receiving, fairness, love, affection returned. Twin flames, yin yang, union, duality, polar opposites, complementing. Ships, cutting ties, moving on, receiving what you need. What's this 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands, please? Many options, one night stand, stringing along. See, somebody here did look at you as like another woman. What is this? 9 of Pentacles. But this could be something you can block too. But you would know, because this is like, be careful. But up here, it looked all good. You know, shock, sudden change, surprise, epiphany, transformation. What's this, Emperor? You did have that with the Fool and the 7 of Wands too, like that. Good news. You got the Snake, competition, envy the other woman, looking over your shoulder. And then the Dragonfly, lighthearted, adapting, finding out, change, things coming to light. So I don't know if you found yourself in that situation, or, you know, it's just you like Sam Smith. So I'm going to pull to the song again. But like I said, that other woman will always be there. Maybe this person decides to come around to you again and they want to have their cake and eat it too, and you got to cut this person off because she'll always be there. Others of you, this could be somebody coming back. You were in a situation like that, and they're cutting ties with this other woman and coming back your way. But like, you could be being looked at as like the other woman. I never, like, when I found myself in that shitty situation, I never looked at myself as the other woman. Yeah, you know, it took me a minute and I figured out I was probably a catalyst in a certain situation, but I didn't look at it as like I was wrecking a marriage or doing this. Like, whatever was going on between them two before they separated and lived in different houses and were doing their thing, like, that had jack shit to do with me. So if it looks like somebody's blaming you or putting something on you, and it's like, at the end of the day, like, that's not why these two people like broke up. So you could have somebody like in a revengeful energy and like really hovering over like your kid's father, your kid's mother. Like, it's something like that. I'm assuming there's probably kids involved, and if there's not, you might end up finding yourself having kids with somebody and letting whatever this is run its course. But this is very karmic in this sense, because this person, if somebody was to come back to this person would always blame the other person. Get what I'm saying? Being that one that interfered in a relationship. But you're really not that person. So if you were to end up with this person, you would be dealing with some bullshit on their end. Because in a way, I'm looking at like the roles would reverse. Like, you're the empress. This one needs to cut ties. Maybe they thought you were just, you know, friends with benefits, or there was no love there. There was something, but like, you know, I don't know if they figured out how to block something, like that other energy was stringing that one along. Or that masculine was telling that person like, we're just friends, even though there could have been like intimacy, like, it's no big deal, it doesn't mean anything, yada yada. But you do have, again, this woman. It's like the moon energy, soulmate energy, sun, moon, Venus, Mars, north node, and looks like you're about to walk into your north node. And there's a soulmate here too. And there's women, it could be multiple women, that do not like you. What the fuck is up with this energy of women not liking other women right now? Like, to me, it's just, it's childish. Childish. But in this situation, like the one I found myself in, I was really good friends with this guy. You know what I mean? Like, from teenagers. So I knew it wasn't like the best scenario, but it is what it is. Like, it's karmic. Everybody has to work on their own karmic shit. And eventually I did leave the situation because it felt like I was the other woman, because I wasn't being made a priority. And I didn't even want like a ring on my finger, guys, or a commitment. I just, something little so I can feel like safe. And this person wasn't able to like give that to me. So that's why we went our ways eventually. But if you've ever found yourself in this situation, and maybe you found this was a past situation for you, a past life situation, and now you're going to run into it with this new person you meet and they have this ex. Because I'm looking at this as not like my kid's father's mother, but it can be for some of you, but as like the other emperor up here where they were married. Get what I'm saying? So this is all about pretty much infidelity, past life, things that went down. I'm going to clarify the past life here too, but like this was meant to come around again. So you both have this challenge to forgive one another or come together, or for you to really block an energy and meet somebody else, because this is about your North Node. This is about moving forward and leaving karma behind. This is not staying in karma. But karma does follow this reading until the right choices are made. So this is telling me in a past life you've experienced this same exact thing with somebody, or what's about to come around. And to me, it's probably already come around. I don't know if to you this is like a repeat and you don't want to repeat another cycle, but and I wouldn't blame you. Like, you would have to feel like safe and comfortable in a situation, and maybe that can happen for some of you. But this is going to come back around. And even if this person doesn't come towards you, this is what's going on with them. I could probably put a couple different situations here. This could even be your parents and something happened. And maybe your parents cheated and you never knew, or maybe it was like your grandparents. Like, because there's also generational karma here. There's also, I believe, like one ancestor here as well. This does have to do with inheritance as well, but it's not necessarily money. There could be a money factor going on here because we already picked up on that. But I knew right off the rip, like this, my situation I put myself in was extremely karmic on how that went down. But we were really good friends. We never cheated with each other, with the other partner at all that time. Like, it was never like that. But I mean, I did have that woman even say to me once, like, I've always kind of been jealous of you. And me and her were actually really good friends too. And I hope it was never an issue within their marriage, but that was like the first thing I told her, like, look, at me and him never. Like, there wasn't cheating like that. Like, there was nothing, and she appreciated it. And it's like, I swear on my kids, like, there wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, he was loyal to her, I'm assuming, and vice versa. But in my marriage, I almost said first marriage, so that's kind of telling me I'll probably get married again. But in my marriage, he did cheat. Not with who he's with now, I don't think, but I'm just, you know what I mean? So this is cheating. This is infidelity. This is names being thrown around. How you manage to get through this is on you. You can, like, someone's got to go here. It's extremely karmic. But again, it could be a situation where everybody knows everybody, and everybody has to just deal with what's happening and move on. So this can be laid to rest. Like, this needs to be laid to rest. And if this person's not coming towards you, this is you just laying it to rest. You're on a new path. You're starting something new. You say you're crazy, but baby, you're not the only one. Somebody could worry that you would cheat on them, because she had no problem telling me. She's like, I've always been jealous of you. And I'm like, I don't know why, though. You know what I mean? But like, we were all younger. We all fucked around. We all did shit to make other people jealous. So this either goes back to like your teenage years, or this is just, again, past life. You've already experienced this. If you don't know what it is, again, people arguing over you. Like, you can put yourself here with something, because I keep hearing like this has to be laid to rest. And I did see that coffin, so that's telling me it's also ancestral karma, which is great. And then it's physical 4D karma too, which is great. Because this is an energy where you are capable of laying something to rest and moving forward, with or without somebody. It's just time with all the planets for this to happen. So tell me about the sun with the past life situation. So I feel like there was somebody here like you were super duper close to, like an ancestor or something. Self-love, care, being happier, love in life, healthy choices. 8 of Cups, please. So you probably didn't make the best choices. Competition, envy. The other woman looking over your shoulder. So there's another woman attached to a masculine here. Whether it's a mother figure, an aunt, a wife, current girlfriend, ex-wife, current ex-wife, current ex-girlfriend. Like, I just heard future ex-husband. So this is probably telling me you didn't make the best choices and you found yourself in this situation again. You could have even married somebody with the 4 of Wands here. There is the Emperor and the Empress here. So it's just kind of like repeating the same thing. It's got to stop. Old school. Yeah, see, outdated thinking, replaying events over and over. You got shock. This is 5 of Wands. Sudden change, surprise, epiphany, transformation. Love call. That was up there too. That shock was down here. The love call was up there. So you could just be getting news, but it could be happy for some, but this is the 5 of Wands, so it's going to cause strife for other people. What's this 2 of Pentacles? Because you do have somebody that needs to walk away from somebody. It's very karmic picture, looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. I mean, maybe you were just like, maybe somebody here was stringing you along. Like, I'm not really sure. You're definitely moving forward. Like, karma is being slapped in your face. Some of you are like forced. Could be sexually. Somebody's really horny. They hit you up. That there's going to be something that pulls energies together. Others of you, this could just be their thoughts. But something here is definitely going to happen. And if this doesn't happen with somebody, it's going to happen with somebody else. Like, you're all linked to this reading, you know, past, future, present, like in the sense of maybe even some of you, multiple people, your parents, your own situations. Like, I feel like you've already repeated a pattern with somebody here. So that could be like where doubt comes in. It could be so many things. Because it's like now this is your opportunity to leave a situation. It does not mean that everybody will. Okay, seeing signs, mirroring. They say I'm crazy, but baby, you're not the only one. I mean, this could also, I feel like this fear of somebody thinking you're going to cheat too, like, or you just want somebody for money, or, but I mean, this would be this person's thoughts. I mean, maybe they tell you they were in a pinch, like they were in a situation that had to do with money, like it was legal, they couldn't reach out. Like, I'm not really sure how it's going to play out for everybody, but tell me to take these cards away. There's that return peeking out. Soulmate right underneath. So this is like cycle after cycle. Like, you got to fix this cycle in this lifetime. This is a tough one. I feel like you have the ancestors in the sense, like, almost like rooting you on. Just got pulled to asteroids. There's a couple asteroids that rule generational karma as well. No, this is past. Tell me about this woman up here, this Empress, please. Let's see, too many. Just one card for the Empress, please. Love affair, dirty little secret, consequences, bad choices, mixed signal, happiness, harmony. Don't want that many. One more for the Empress. Sex fix down low. But an affair is usually kept quiet. The consequences against that was meant to come out, bad choices, games, mixed signals. So I do feel like hiding, concealed, deception. I do feel like this woman is lying about something. And others of you, if you're that Empress, be really careful, because this could be somebody who just wants to have a one-night stand or string you along. But I don't feel like that's like really like the overall thing here. Like, this is some major karma on the board. So like, this is really like getting down to something, the soulmate. So I don't think it's like, I just have a little gibberish. Like, whatever this is seems to be a big deal. Somebody could have had an affair and cheated on somebody. Like, I don't. It's like I'm getting that mix with the Empress. It's like good and bad. It's so it's representing Venus, feminine energy. You could also be shutting something down too. Or if you're doing something behind someone's back, that your consequences are about to come in. Bitter, two-faced, angry, double life, cheater, backstabber. Yeah, you definitely gotta watch out for another woman here. Jesus. Somebody really thinks like they can have the consequences go the way they want them to go. Like, I think somebody here cheated too and never got caught, this woman. I mean, she could have got caught, but I feel like there was another situation where she didn't get caught. But yet there's a woman here that wants to blame you. Yeah, see, this is what's karmic, guys, because what you're not understanding here, or what this person is not understanding here, before you came into the picture, something already ended with these people. Or with you guys. You know what I mean? So it's like, this is still very much fucking karmic, because they don't want to accept like what they did. Like they want to put the blame on somebody else. Like, oh, I knew that would always happen, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't think people chose wrong in this lifetime. I don't think it's like that. It's like we all have our path, and what's meant to play out in the end, however it rolls for people, will play out the way it's intended to go. And, you know, somebody, you might be dealing with somebody your whole life that thinks you're a fucking homewrecker, and they're never going to like forgive you or the other person. Like this person has to deal with their own shit. And that sucks, because then you don't gotta worry, but then you have to take in accountability here that you do have this bitter bitch and it's her own consequences to something, but will blame you. And it is a family situation too, so that sucks. Like I said, there's a lot of fucking karma here. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. You're moving forward over here. There's a new start. You have a new start coming in, and you just got to block what needs to be blocked. You got legal, court matters, paperwork. Make sure you get on top of that if you have to. Empathy, self-reflection, answer to questions, untapped talents, daydreaming, head in the clouds, hopes, dreams. So this, you really have to go after something here. Tell me about this Fool. Time, procrastination, too busy, time. I feel like there's other energies here. What's going on? Today, good vibes in the moment. So it could be time. Block what needs to be blocked. Seven of Swords, please. Salty, bitter. Yeah, so you're going to have to block a certain energy here. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. You might be blocking everybody. I don't even know if this man is going to end up being part of your life. Hopeless, lost, depression, suicide. So that could be that Emperor energy that's going through a really hard time here. Because it's time to be happy, heal, joy, suffering in silence. You know, it's so blocked, moving on, nothing to say, stop calling. Yeah, so there's energies that are about to be blocked, and it's multiple blocks, probably multiple people. New opportunities, career. So I don't know, maybe what you feel like, got soulmate that want to come out to, partnership, friendship, romantic partner. If this is you, hopeless, depression, suicide, I don't think it's like that, but it's like single life, happy. But you have a lot going on, but it just kind of like being here in the moment, working on something, blocking a certain energy. To me, it's multiple energies. This is new opportunity. So I don't know, it could be like you're at a low But then, like, there's an energy shift for you with time, good vibes, being in the moment. You could be dealing with somebody who's bitter, petty. It's just an energy you need to block. It's going to be a big turnaround for you. I'm starting to think somebody here really does belong in a fucking psych ward. So do be careful. I don't know if someone here wants to fucking summon demons. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you're good on your own, the independence. Somebody was definitely trying to block something. It could be voodoo. I don't know what it is. Evil eye. Because I am thinking about like multiple situations now. Like they're putting multiple situations into play here. I keep hearing the same song. You say that you're the only one. Morning. Just wrapping up YouTube. Okay. Do you want to show me something? Oh, okay.
Because to talk to you, to ask when you're coming.
Soon. Waiting for Mia's laundry to switch over her laundry too, and I gotta get dressed and then we'll leave.
Okay, so what time do you think?
I mean, what time is it now? I don't know. Probably leave within like 20 minutes. And I'll text you when I leave.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
Love you.
Bye. Something extremely karmic is coming to the end, and there's going to be consequences for everybody. And it's multiple situations too, and not to mention it's generational too. It's you have some ancestors here. You also have current. Somebody is not going to be happy when it comes to like your success, because there's going to be something successful here too. I mean, you got the Sun, the Four of Wands. It's a happy life. You know. You got the Fool. It's a new start. It's a new chapter in both of them. So whatever this is involves multiple people, maybe up to 7, 14, 21. I'm getting pulled to sevens. You are breaking karma. You are walking. Some of you are about to, step into your North Node. We've had this conversation before. And there is something with soulmates here, choosing the right one, working with the same one. Friendships, partnerships. So some are going to be obviously stuck in their South Node. That's the energy you kind of have to block because you're walking your North Node. You can do it, but you're definitely making big decisions. You're definitely no joke. It's almost like settle down, sit down. There's just shit that's not phasing you anymore. It almost pulls me to a few weeks ago when we talked about you're on that new wave again. It's here, and whatever this is, stop procrastinating. You might not be procrastinating. It's somebody else, but just get it done. Work with it. Careful if there's anything legal here. If something's being blocked. I am getting pulled to inheritance too, so I don't know if this is, again, that's Jupiter, Venus, ancestors, Mars, Saturn. Could be you and somebody else creating something. Whatever it is, it's a big deal. But it leads to success. So let's get one card for you. Heroism. Willingness to sacrifice for the greater good. Fear nothing. Embrace destiny. Soul's journey. Embrace solitude, whatever gateway you're in. Self-discovery, unseen horizons. Walk alone, walk anew. That wanted to come out to digital escape. Refresh your mind, switch on, zone out. Dive into digital worlds where realities rule. Bend and refresh your mind. There's definitely someone coming on your path here with solo journey. Spontaneous gateway will recharge your energy and renew your spirit. Take a trip, renew your essence, relax. So, just gotta do it. Poker face, stay composed, hide your tells, mask emotions, master deception, control the table, win the game. Very smart, analytical energy, very logical. I like the way you're going about it, or they're telling you to go about it. I'm seeing that, yeah, with this journey, I'm loving this journey energy. Cascade, shining cascade often conceals a fragile core. Be wary of temptations that seem too perfect. Seek the truth. So you do have to be careful here. Somebody could have attempted to steal something from you in the past. Make sure, even with this one, make sure maybe you legalize something. I'm not sure, but whatever this is just kind of sends you. Shape your dreams with the clay of your actions. Today's effort and tomorrow's achievements make your destiny. Mold your destiny with each choice for that Emperor. So it's kind of like taking the lead that came out the other day. Give me one for the Fool over here. Yeah, moment's notice. Fortune rides a swift, slippery stream. Position yourself to plunge within its path. Stay alert. Seize swiftly. Assert your authority, clarity. Clarify your stance. An unexpected challenge to your authority will arise, requiring you to reaffirm your command. So you are going to seize an opportunity here. And just know that you got some people definitely want to take that away too. But fear nothing. You're going after your destiny. Like I said, you're about to walk your North Node. You're releasing a lot of this past stuff. This digital escape. Dive into the digital world where reality's rules bend and refresh your mind, like switch on, zone out. Star power, digital escape. Chase the glow. When the spotlight finds you, respond with unwavering authenticity. Let your true self shine. So do be careful with certain energies, okay? Because you're breaking a lot of karma right now with multiple aspects of your life, multiple people in your life. It just went off. I'm wrapping this up. So enjoy. Go switch your laundry over. Enjoy the journey you're about to take. The shift of energy that's coming in, and I think it's going to be multiple things as well. So yeah, I mean you're going to have people in the South Node, kind of all around you wanting to battle you some sort of way, but it looks like you're clearing it all. So congratulations. This new energy is really going to take you where you need to be. Just be careful, guys, because it's like North Node, South Node battling, but like you're not battling. You're walking your North Node. The battle is around you. So, it takes time to keep walking into whatever this is. So do your best to pursue whatever you think this is for you. Keep it moving. Whatever this is, you're going to push through. Something's yours, definitely belongs to you. It's your golden egg. Whatever this is, I think is definitely... I believe inside you. I believe you let them in. Whatever this is very long-lasting. All right. I love you guys. We'll see you later, Gators. Bye.
You said Moses is still in there? Oh, is there?
Yeah.